If you're a human, this message is for you. But before we get to it, the procedure requires a system reboot. If necessary, chant Control-Alt-Delete. I'd like you to just close your eyes and open your mind. Please place your shoes in the shoe bins, along with your labels, opinions, and affiliations, be they with a church, religion, political party or club, branch of the military, country of origin, race, or heritage. All must be placed in the shoe bin before entering the viewing chamber. Muslims, Christians, Jews, Hindu, Buddhists, Wicca, atheists, theists, pantheists, Gnostics, and agnostics all are welcome, including those not listed here. If you've made it this far, thank you for coming. Please get comfortable. This won't take long, and in the end you get your shoes back. The name Jesus Christ still electrifies people as much as it did 2,000 years ago. No name evokes a faster fight or flight response. While he's most famous in many circles for his miracles, considered proofs in his day, many of these feats are today considered cheap tricks. Therefore, let us now sweep aside these stumbling blocks and forget for now any notions of the divinity of Jesus, so that the main thing he suggested we can do can come to light. He put the whole thing into a 3-word sentence. Love one another. This is quite a command. It's a bit of a head-scratcher. Could we have an example? So he gives us a little more. Love one another as you would love yourself. And you wonder, how come they don't put this commandment in the courthouse? It's a lot shorter than 10. It's 9 less. Got some power to it, too. Love one another as you would love yourself. Wow. But what a mess it would make if we actually did it. That's why you won't see that commandment in the courthouse. You put that in the courthouse, who are you going to convict? It is said that the truth can be cut from any direction. Crumbled, crushed, baked or boiled, slow roasted, or merely buried. It'll always remain the truth. Love one another as you would love yourself tells you what to do and how to do it and when to start. It's simple. It's complicated. It's reasonable. It's radical. It can't fail. It'll never work. Picture with me a world in which this commandment is practiced, or at least attempted and reattempted, by means not of coercion as might come from a church or state, but merely because it's a simple request that'll save us a lot of trouble if we try it. The problem is not with the first part. I think we're all down with that. Love one another. Hey, mom, dad, the kids, the spouse, you got it. The neighbors, sure, okay, they're in there too. There's love for everybody here. The world's a giant greeting card of brotherly love, let's say. All right, that's done. The hard part is doing the second part, the as you would love yourself part, because the truth of it is that most of us don't love ourselves. We beat ourselves silly, abuse and neglect ourselves, either put ourselves down or overbuild ourselves up. We either deny ourselves or set no limits. We sabotage ourselves for unknown reasons. We are driven not by a need to love and be loved, but to compete and win. To be, in other words, better than you. It's the wrong direction. What Jesus meant transcends mere Christianity. It's simply great advice for every human being on earth. So to summarize, and then you can get back your shoes, the challenge is to love yourself. That's what Jesus meant. As to what it means to love yourself, that part's up to you.